Every culture, every home, every corner of the world shares one silent companion, wood. It has sheltered us as beams and walls, warmed us as fire, carried us across oceans as ships, and given us tools to build entire civilizations. But beyond its function, beyond its usefulness, wood has always carried something deeper. It has always carried soul. When you look at a piece of wooden wall art, you are not just seeing a crafted object. You are seeing the living history of a tree. Each grain line is a record of a season lived. Each knot tells the story of a branch that once reached for the sun. The cracks, the textures, the subtle shades of color, these are the whispers of time, preserved in wood and brought into your home. Wooden wall art decor is more than decoration. It is storytelling. It brings the calm of the forest into a living room, the warmth of tradition into a modern apartment, the strength of nature into the quiet of a study. A wooden piece on the wall is not silent. It speaks. It speaks of balance, of harmony, of our human connection to the earth. For centuries, people have used wood to express beauty. Ancient temples carved with wooden panels, tribal masks etched with sacred symbols, Renaissance homes adorned with wooden lattices. All of these remind us that wood has always been more than material. It has been a canvas for creativity, a stage for culture, a medium for spirituality. When you bring wooden art into your space, you are not only decorating your walls, you are bringing the forest indoors. You are softening the edges of modern life with something organic, grounding, and timeless. Unlike synthetic decor, wood breathes. Unlike cold metals, it warms. Unlike plastic, it ages gracefully. It gathers character over time, becoming not weaker but richer in story. This is the soul of wooden art. Its ability to transform spaces not just with beauty, but with presence. A wooden carving on a wall is not simply seen, it is felt. It radiates a sense of belonging, a reminder that no matter how advanced our technologies or how modern our designs, our hearts always return to nature. In this journey, we will explore how wooden wall art continues to inspire homes today. From rustic farmhouse charm to sleek modern minimalism, from handcrafted cultural symbols to contemporary geometric designs, wood adapts, yet never loses its authenticity. It is as eternal as the trees it comes from, carrying within it the wisdom of the earth. So when you stand before a piece of wooden wall decor, pause for a moment. Run your hand along its surface. Listen with your eyes, because what you are experiencing is not just art. It is the soul of wood alive, enduring, eternal. The first inspiration for DIY wooden wall art comes from nature itself. Think of driftwood, collected from riverbanks or shorelines, smoothed by water and time. Each piece of driftwood already has its own sculptural form, and when arranged thoughtfully, it becomes art without heavy alteration. A collection of driftwood branches mounted on a board can resemble the flow of waves, a rising sun, or even abstract patterns that evoke serenity. Next is reclaimed wood. Every old plank, every piece of scrap, has a story. That old fence panel, the leftover piece of a wooden crate, or even the fragments from a broken chair, they can all be reborn as wall decor. A mosaic of reclaimed wood blocks, painted in different shades or left in their natural tones, creates a rustic yet vibrant artwork. This approach not only saves money, but also honors sustainability, turning waste into beauty. Another inspiration is geometric design. Simple triangles, diamonds, chevrons, or hexagons cut from plywood or MDF can be arranged into endless patterns. Painted in bold colors, stained in earthy tones, or left raw, these geometric arrangements bring a modern edge to wooden decor. They fit perfectly in contemporary homes, adding visual interest while keeping a clean aesthetic. Then comes carving and etching. For those who enjoy working with tools, carving wood offers a deep creative outlet. It can be as simple as engraving lines to form abstract designs or as intricate as crafting mandalas, floral motifs, or cultural symbols. Even a beginner with a wood-burning tool can create stunning results, patterns, quotes, or silhouettes that glow with personal meaning. Layered wall art is another growing trend. By cutting shapes from thin sheets of wood and stacking them, artists create three-dimensional effects. Imagine a mountain landscape layered with different depths, or a tree whose branches extend out from the wall. The play of light and shadow adds depth, making the artwork feel alive. DIY wooden art also invites personal storytelling. Imagine framing a family photo with reclaimed wood, or creating a wall piece using branches from a tree in your own garden. Perhaps you design a wooden plaque with your favorite quote, or craft a wall-hanging map of your hometown. These personal touches transform simple projects into cherished heirlooms. For those who enjoy mixing mediums, wood pairs beautifully with other natural materials. Add rope, jute, or macrame to a wooden base for a boho-style wall hanging. Combine wood with metal accents for an industrial touch, or embed mirrors and glass into wooden frames for an artistic fusion. The best part of DIY wooden wall art is that it requires no grand workshop or expensive tools. Small projects can be done with hand saws, sandpaper, paint, glue, and creativity. Many start with nothing more than leftover scraps from other projects. The challenge becomes a game. How can I turn this simple piece into something meaningful? And the truth is, you don't need to be a professional craftsman. Every scratch, every uneven line, every imperfection adds to the charm. Wooden art embraces imperfection because wood itself is imperfect, and that is what makes it real. Inspiration can come from anywhere, from a landscape you love, a pattern on fabric, or even a memory from childhood. The key is to let wood guide you. Sometimes the grain itself suggests a design. A knot may look like an eye, a swirl may resemble a wave, and suddenly you realize the wood was whispering its own art all along. When people see your DIY wooden wall art hanging in your home, they don't just see decoration. They see you. They see the hours, the hands, the ideas, the care. They see how something ordinary became extraordinary in your vision. And in that transformation lies the greatest beauty of all, the beauty of creation.